Captain Yashika, thank you so much for joining us today on Zee Connect. Welcome to Dubai.
Thank you so much, Priya. So glad to be at Dubai and so glad to be at your show.
Your journey has been very, very inspiring, and we really want to know so much about it right from the start. We want to begin by knowing what inspired you to join the Indian Army.
I come from an army family, so to speak. My father was an army officer who had taken part in various wars, 1962, 1965, 1971 wars. And the entire ecosystem that we had was of olive green uniform. But it was very early in my life. I was just 7 years old when I lost my father while he was still in service. So I saw such wonderful examples of humanity wearing olive greens that I always felt that I have to wear uniform sometime in my life. And so when Indian Armed Forces actually opened its gates for girls, the year was 1992, I was at the right time, at the right age, in the right place, and there I was. And when I passed out from academy, the year was 1994, very initial batches of girls coming to Indian Armed Forces. And I think I did my family proud.
Okay, great. So tell me, what was the first day at the training academy like? Was it overwhelming for you? How was it?
Training period is meant to be difficult and it is meant to be challenging because that is how you forge the fire. Yeah. You are given exposure and training in every kind of field craft. And so training is never meant to be easy. I will not say that it is restricting for anyone. It is liberating because that is when you find your own potential. I passed out from academy as a medal winner and also as the contingent commander, commanding my, the platoon.
So, but tell me, what was your family's reaction when you decided to take up a career in the armed forces? Were they supportive? What did they feel you should do and you shouldn't do?
We are 3 sisters. It was not easy for my mother, who was a young widow, to grow up 3 daughters. Sure. My elder sister was 9 and I was 7 and my youngest was 5. Difficult times, but my mother always gave us that value system that when you take up any work, whenever you put your mind to do anything, whenever you are tasked to do anything, you must always remember whose daughters you are. We grew up with that thought in our mind. And so when Indian Armed Forces opened its gates for girls, I could just feel my father looking at me from up above and saying, "Girl, when are you going to wear the uniform?" And so when I cleared the entrance and I got the call letter to join academy, the only sentence that I could say echoed in my, with my sisters was, "Papa's uniform has come back home."
True.
So you have asked me how my family felt? Oh, all guns blazing. Yeah, girl, go for it. Lot of support. That is what happens when family supports the girls.
Great, incredible. Tell me, what is that one lesson that the army taught you that you carry with yourself even today and that has guided you?
Army has taught me one very important lesson of life. And that says that resilience is the bedrock of all success in life. You see, if we take the challenges, and what is life without a challenge? If everything is going very smooth for you, this means you have not seen your best side.
Yeah.
Another lesson from armed forces is that bash on regardless. You see, way back in 1999, we had Battle of Kargil, which we call Operation Vijay. I was deployed as the first woman officer from Logistics Wing of Indian Army to be posted to high altitude and extreme cold climate area. But you see, I'm also a woman. And this was the time in high altitude when I was pregnant. The battle was going on. When we think of a pregnant woman, lot of limitations come to mind. But when you wear a uniform, you feel like an exoskeleton has covered you. And you just have faith in God that I am doing my work, you take care of the rest.
The rest.
And that actually happened. But you see, when your nation demands, you never take a step back.
Absolutely. From a soldier to a motivational speaker and a social influencer, how has your mission evolved?
My life has not been easy. Growing up in a home with no father, mother really had to work very hard. It gives you a childhood that says that power lies in being together. Power lies in the value systems. And after COVID time, or rather just before COVID time, I had forayed into the domain of motivational speaking and being a military-inspired leadership coach. And then COVID struck. And from there began a totally different journey. I started my YouTube channel wherein I would tell, the name of the channel is Shaurya Tales. I tell stories from war zones, the lessons that everybody can learn from that. I became a warrior mindset coach. I established War Games Room. That is one of my specializations I do. How to be first time right. You know, in army we are taught, ek goli ek dushman.
Yeah.
One bullet has to take one enemy. That is how first time ready you have to be. But you don't have a gun and you don't have an enemy, you know. But your tools are different and your war zone is different. But your mindset has to be of a warrior. And how you can be first time right.
True.
I will tell you how you have to be first time right. I'm going to give you that military mindset. I'm going to give you those tools that your company keeps ahead of that learning curve.
Yeah. So what is that one message that you want to give out to the next generation of women who are aspiring to break barriers?
See, I come from armed forces, which never differentiates between man or a woman. So the message also that I'm going to give you is not going to be only a gender-specific message, but to everyone who is listening to this. I just want to say that always look at yourself as a project.
Absolutely.
Always look at yourself with a feeling of how I can improve myself, how I can be better than yesterday. And never look for easy way out. If you are always trying to be normal, you do not know how amazing you can be. And so keep an open mind. Let there be wind beneath your wings. Fly high, soar high. So my message to everyone is, learn from every day. Be a better person. Keep that smile about you. Because if you feel happy inside, if you feel confident inside, the mirror image goes out.
True. Okay, there's a little rapid fire for you, just 4 questions. A book that changed your life.
Okay, not changed my life, but a book that gave me a new perspective. And I recently read it, a book by Simon Sinek that says, start with why. That book gave me a new perspective. And so, yeah, an interesting read.
Uniform or sari, what empowers you more?
It's the person within. You wear a sari or you wear a uniform. If you wear it with the strength of a warrior,
yeah,
then even if you are in a night suit, you will look as powerful.
Great. Okay. One myth about women officers that you wish more civilians understood.
You know, people always feel that women are not combat ready or women are not strong to go into war. But let me tell you, a lot of time has changed. The world has moved on. And especially in Indian Armed Forces, girls have been here since last 3 decades and more.
Yes.
world has seen that women are flying fighters, Rafales.
True.
Women are on warships. Women officers are deployed on air defense systems, the BrahMosas and the Pinakas. Women are here. If we say that modern age warfare is the new age combat, then women are combat ready.
Yes.
And this is a myth that I want to bust on your program today.
If there was a movie on your life, who do you think would have portrayed your character the best?
Captain Yashika Tyagi herself.
We are sure that you will play your character the best and the most truest.
I feel if a movie is made on me, I think I can myself do justice to it.
Yeah.
Don't you think so?
Absolutely, you would. Thank you so much, Captain Yashika. It's been great hearing your perspective on so many things, and you've aced this interview so bravely, like you've braved at the battlefield and on the war front. Thank you, and kudos to you for the amazing work that you do.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on your show.